Hi everyone, this video is about Lizzie. Lizzie, as you can see in this screen, is the Lila Zero interface. This is of course all free, and you know that Lila Zero is one of the strongest Go engines in the world. Recently, Elf, which is a Facebook Lila Zero, can say, is one of the is probably the strongest available boats to the public. But for Q players, Lila Zero is more than sufficient. The problem is that Lila Zero has other interfaces in which you can put it, but the problem is that it's very, very, very and very hard to attach to play on that board. Suppose you download Sabaki. Sabaki is very nice board GUI for Go programs, but it's very hard to install it. You can think about simply downloading and make 2 or 3 clicks. You have to know what you're doing. But when you download Lizzie, Lila Zero interface, you have all the job done in a single file. You simply click on release. You follow the instruction you can find in the README, in the main README here, and the program starts immediately. Note that you have to have at least Java 8 or 6, the last Java on the last Java update, since this Lizzie, this interface, only works with the last Java version. So make sure you just update it. It's very easy. You go on java.com and so on. What are these features? As I told you, Lizzie is one of the strongest bots available to the public, and it's of course free, so you don't have to spend any money. In this position there is a heat map. Heat map means that there are 2 numbers. In these 2 numbers there are 2 informations. For instance, let's look at this blue hit point. 46.5 is the probability that if black plays in this point, will win the game. So if black plays here, for instance, starts the position here, it has 46.5 probability to win the game. When you play here, and then usually this is a little this stops working, but no problem. You may find that when you play a move, there are again some probabilities in the other points. This, for instance, is 53.6 that not black is winning, but white, the player on turn. So the player on turn, if plays this kind of position, has a 53.6 probability to win the game. Okay, and so on. What is the number below? Suppose you look at this point, you can find that it has reached at least 1000. And what does it mean, 1000? 1000 is the visit, the times which the computer has analyzed that position. So for instance, this position is not interesting for the computer since it has looked in this variation only 93 times. In this position, the computer has looked 1.5k, so it's about 1,500 times, and so on. Here is the same. So in this position, the candidates move are this and this. If you just put your mouse underneath below the suggested move, you can find all the variation to make you aware of what the computer is thinking about. So if you want to play here, this is the variation that the computer is about to think. So in this position again, okay, you may find that in the starting position, like this, we know that due to the Komi, Lizzie thinks, as AlphaGo, that black is a slight underdog. Okay, so you can play here, 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 and so on. If you play here, for instance, this position is good for black. Black has 51% winning, and so on and so on. So what to do with this tool? You can press the X like this, and if you hold X, you can have additional commands to run some analysis of a game. For instance, you have to open SGF and then you analyze with A, and so on and so on. So in this position, you can find all the suggestion of Lila Zero. Enjoy!